All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your Black opinionated woman, also known as a Bo. Why am I going live? Let me see. Let me bring up my situation here. Can you guys see that? That's that's the thumbnail. Living our life like it's golden. All right, I'm gonna change this view for a second. So, all right. The reason why I'm doing this live real quick, this shouldn't be very long. I have really only a couple of points. Check this out. I woke up while I was living my life like I was golden, and I decided because I haven't been on a ton of social media the last couple days. I've been enjoying the holidays with my family. Now, this is going to probably sound a little tone deaf, okay? But bear with me. While I was sleeping, okay, we um I usually don't even like to tell people that I'm vacationing or whatever, but as you can see, this is probably not a good example. Um, Probably not a good example. It's not that much snow, but we're skiing. Okay. Now, while I was lying in bed, let me get this right. While I was lying in bed, excuse the lighting. Hey, I'm doing my live. So I was lying in bed and I was scrolling through YouTube, and YouTube is back to its shenanigans. Now, this is what I find interesting. Now, hold on with me, stay with me. I wanted to look up some information, okay, unrelated to what I'm getting ready to talk about. I wanted to look up information on some cryptocurrency, some other things. Okay, as you can see, they're coming through here. I think they're trying to level it out. We have a walkout so we can actually ski the trail if we want, but we don't have that much snow. Anyway, this is the thing. While I was getting ready to look up some things on maybe I had done a review on, and just like that, I wanted to see if anybody else had posted anything to see if their thoughts were similar to mine. And all I got was some shenanigans. Now I had already informed the YouTube algorithm, please do not recommend anything from this channel or anything like this. But no, YouTube and its disrespectful self decided to put this particular content creator in my feed. Now, I don't typically like to click on anything that's resembles hate speech or cult like behavior. Okay. So the content was about some really whacked out, like ugly dude who looks like a monster decided he wanted to post about some chick. I don't know if she's biracial or Latina. And I'm like, I don't even care. Like, I really don't care. I don't even understand why people care about that kind of content. I really just don't care. So I thought it was interesting that YouTube and the shenanigans apparently thinks that I care about what, who, whatever men are dating. I have a whole husband sleeping upstairs snoring right now. I've got kids in various parts of this house sleeping while I try to do this live. That lets you know I don't even have the cycles dedicated to this. So I tell it not to recommend certain things to me. But anyway, I say this because I'm like, wait a second. I'm out here living my golden life. Okay. And there's a lot of people who look like me who are out living a golden life. And so this is what I would say to my Black women. I'm going to move straight into my second point. I really had only 2 points. You need to continue living your golden life. That includes healing yourself from any past trauma. Hi, my other screen. Healing yourself from past trauma, educating yourself, traveling this world. This world is much smaller than you think. Being open to new friendships. As I've gotten older, remember, I don't hide my age or anything. I was actually open to new friendships. It's typically hard to make new friends after 30, but be open to making new friendships because they do happen, not as often. But I want you to continue living your golden life. I do not select content that is damaging or hate speech filled. And I want you guys to catch this. For the ladies who like to engage the whacked out, red pill, manosphere, MGTOW, I'm getting the acronyms and stuff down. I'm getting it, the pickup artists, all that stuff. You are no longer the victim of the hate speech and that type of thing, right? You are becoming the volunteer. That was like dope. That was dope. That was dope. I need to put that out there. Hey, if you guys like it, you need to like it. That was an old saying that my mother has shared with me. Listen, I want to say this again. Do not select content that is going to be disparaging, that is going to put up negative images, that is going to um, promote negativity. Okay. Like I said, I try not to specifically call out tons of channels because I let people who want to be involved in all these beefs, they clearly have the cycles for it. I don't. But I will say this. I used to subscribe to TLA. I had to unsubscribe to him because he was really moving down a path that is dangerous. Now, this is what I will say about the whacked out manosphere and all that stuff like that. There's going to be a lot of people co-signing the bad behavior. Don't engage. Don't engage. What you need to do is let them be their own self-looking ice cream cone. That means they just serve themselves. They are self-serving. So this is the reason why I get irritated with YouTube and this algorithm. I'm like, why are you putting this in my algorithm stream? I want to look up cryptocurrency and just like that and some other things. I mean, what was on the TV when I woke up was some sort of competition on HGTV. So the things I'm thinking about are not about this whacked out group of people who really just want some poon, who advocate for, uh, I think it's like borderline pedo type stuff, like underage girls, or I don't know. That's probably not the right words. Let me hold on. Everything's alleged. The things that come out of there, the talking points, I try to avoid putting into my spirit. Okay. But the women that are out there, like there's this whole black woman in luxury. I would love to see more like that. And I think the black women in luxury movement isn't always everybody in bundles of hair with a pound of makeup on, living in a high rise. We need all kinds of people represented, right? Represented. I can't get the words out. I was making up extra syllables and represented. I was like represented it. So anyway, sorry my voice sounds so deep. I haven't had my coffee. That's coming up after this stream. But I just want to make sure I point out, continue living your life like it's golden. You've got the black woman in luxury movement. It is beautiful as long as it doesn't become divisive. We don't want to become divisive because you have black women. Because I hate saying, if you live in a regular apartment that you're not worthy, but like the fact of the matter is that's our demographic. We have some who are wealthy, we have some who are not, but we have black women who are so talented. They can take nothing and make something. They can turn their apartment or whatever into like a home, like, you know what I mean? So I love how there's this black woman in luxury movement. I love how we are educating ourselves. And the reason why we are educating ourselves is because we have to. But this is the thing. Ignore what the whacked out red pill ministry, whatever that group is. I'm going to tell you the reason why. When you educate yourself and you are willing to be open to other relationships, what's going to happen is you are going to position yourself in other spaces. You're going to network with other people. I think in the past I said I'm going to divest from the crazy sisterhood, womanhood, and all sort of stuff like that. I was like so confused on what it is. I still am. I don't think it's not, in sync. Maybe we need to work on that. But I think black women, I want you to listen. Black women, listen to me. Look, don't talk about my hair. I'm not ready for skiing yet. Okay. I'm just trying to get it together. I'm trying to get this live out and I want to get my coffee and then I'll be able to function. I need you to continue living your life. What you cannot do is give any of the negativity any life, period. This is on period. So I just put together this thumbnail. I thought they were cute. I even threw some of the older ladies up in there. Look at them living their life with their beautiful gray and salt and pepper and that good skin. I am loving it. Okay. You need to continue living your life. Get your education, get your body right. Go get the counseling if you need counseling. But also, I say get counseling because you feel like you need counseling. Don't get counseling because you feel like some whacked out group of men who are clearly dysfunctional. They're not building anything. They have no real purpose. They say they do, but they don't. They are out here committing the ultimate Jedi mind trick on you chicks, and you guys are falling for it. You guys are falling for it. I need you. I need you guys, bows and bow ties. I need you to do what's best for you because you want to do it, not because you continue to sign up for some of that pain by listening to some of that crazy talk. We're all aware of what the numbers look like and everything. You have the opportunity and the power to make the adjustments. You also have the opportunity not to engage in any of those whacked out. Don't give it like, don't select it. Don't let it be part of your algorithm. Don't go on any of those panels. See, what happens is when you disassociate yourself from that kind of crazy, what happens is they will be in this group of irrelevancy or lacking relevancy. Is irrelevant really a word? They will lack relevancy. They're already starting to implode. They're coming after each other. It's actually entertaining. It is entertaining. So if you want to listen to the opposing points, that's fine. But the ones who are pro the negative, don't listen to that stuff. At the end of the day, I always giggle when I see people on these um, shows or whatever. I don't click on these anymore, but you'll see like thumbnails or whatever come up because YouTube hates me. And it's interesting. Those very people, they're not well traveled, they're not well spoken. Um, they have done nothing to contribute to um, the community, and I know I need to do better with it too. There, there's there's this obsession with hating on Black women because it pays. If you want to make money, all you have to do is say, I can't stand a black woman and make a bunch of memes. And for what I understand, it's the Black culture. They're the quickest ones to sell out their culture, their people. So I say, leave them in their era of irrelevancy. This light is so harsh. Like the one side makes me look yellow, and the other side, I don't even know. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, women, in particular Black women, continue traveling and trying new foods, seeing the world, investing in your portfolio so you know that you can take care of yourself during retirement, positioning yourself in other spaces to meet new people, whether it's for dating, whether it's for networking, whether it's for friendship. Get the healing you need and get a puppy or a cat. I have a cat. Yeah. So that's it. That's all I have. I just want to put that back up there. You know you like this, so go ahead and subscribe. The end. Um, that's it. I may be doing another live shortly. I think I need to get some coffee first. I may or may not. I don't know. All right. Have a good one. How do I get out of here? All right. Let's do this again. Have a good one.